Hey, welcome back, and I'm going to warn you, today's video is not going to be the most aesthetically appeasing video. It's not going to be the favorite, best topic. It's definitely not dinner topic, because we're going to be talking about garbage. And you heard me right, we're going to talk about garbage. And why are we talking about garbage? Well, a lot of people, they come up to North Idaho and they want to live a rural life. And comes that is, what do you do with your garbage? A lot of people, they're coming from towns and they're used to just putting their trash in the garbage bag. They take it out to the street, and waste management or somebody comes by and picks it up and disposes of it for you. Well, when you live out in rural setting, waste management, they're not coming out. There's not going to be a garbage service to come to your specific property and pick up the garbage. So you have to handle it yourself. To me, it's not that big of a deal. I bought this, we just call it the trash trailer. It's what I haul about every 2 weeks to the dump, and you can see right behind me, we have the brute cans, and I have a trash compactor, so I can fit about 2, maybe 3 bags in each one of those containers. Every other week, I load them up in the trailer and we're off to the dump. And what's great about having this trailer is if I do get something a little bit larger, I can throw it in here, take it down there, not a big deal. Another thing that you should consider, you might actually accumulate more trash, because when you live out of town, you're going to do a lot more orders through Amazon and just online shopping in general. And you're going to accumulate more boxes, more wrapping paper, bubble wrap, things like that, and now you have more trash. And since we're talking about cardboard, what I do generally do is I'll save the cardboard boxes and other paper-like trash, and I'll save that like your recyclables. And I have some burn piles on the property, and we'll just make the pile bigger and we'll light it on fire. And we do it during the burning season, which is typically in winter when there's snow and there's a lot of moisture in the ground or air, whatever. And so we should also be thinking about, when you're looking at property in rural setting and now you know that you're going to be going to the dump, where is your house in relationship to the dump, to where you're going to be going to work or doing a lot of your activities? Say you live north of the dump and you're going to be going into town because you have kids or school or work or whatever. Well, you're going to have to backtrack, or you're just going to have to carve out part of your weekday to go to the dump. Where if you are like me and you want to be more efficient, like I kind of plan where the dump is to where I'm going to be doing things, so I can just load up the trailer or put trash in the back of the truck, and as I'm going into town to go to work or drop the kids off at horse lessons or something like that, I can just stop at the dump real quick, toss it, and I'm on my way. So just keep that in mind too as you're looking at property, is where's the dump in relationship to your house and where you do everything. So anyways, I'm going to invite you to do a dump run with me so you can kind of get an idea of what that looks like. Let's go. The plan was to start playing music for you right now, but I figured I was going to be getting a lot of interesting comments because, as you can see, I'm in the frame. I'm directing my wife to come backwards with the truck to hook up the trailer. And no, I don't need help. I've hooked up this trailer many times all by myself. But what you didn't see in this video, we had our horse trailer hooked up to the truck prior and it was stuck in some ice. So my wife, she came out to drive forward. I gave the truck a little bit of a nudge and we got it free, and she drove the truck over here for me. So that was super nice of her. Now, I am a big fan of these trash trailers. I only wish that mine had a cover on it, because if the kids, they just drop a bag of trash back there, our cats or wildlife, they are going to get into it and it's going to put trash all over the place, and that really defeats the purpose. I haven't thought of a good way how to do this cover, so if you have an idea, So here's the dump, and you get a sticker every year, and for Bonner County it's BC and then the year, and they also give a color every single year. That way they can just glance at your windshield and know that you paid for the year. And there is an amount of trash you can bring every single day. I honestly forget what that amount is. It could be 2 yards, it might be 3 yards. I just know that my 4x8 trailer that's 4 feet high, I can bring that in every single day and I'm not getting in trouble. Now, I don't bring in that much trash, but I've done it 2 or 3 days in a row when we had a big project and there was no problem with it. So, you know, you pay this tag through your taxes every year. I think it comes out to like $120 right now. It's not that bad. If you don't want to buy a sticker because you live in town, or maybe you're just visiting and you have property and you create trash while you're at your summer house, but you still need to go to the dump because you're out in the rural area, I think it's like $5 for the day to bring about a yard worth of trash to the dump. So it's actually really reasonable. So let's go ahead and unload. So you saw me unload all my trash cans with the bags in the trash cans into the back of the trailer. I did that because those cans get really heavy, especially with the compactor bags. So I just throw it in here. It makes it easier when I get to the dump. What's great about the dump, it's open pretty much 360 days out of the year. They don't close often, you know, New Year's, I believe, Christmas. I can't remember all of them, but they're pretty much open all the time. Today's Sunday, they're open, it's, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that is really convenient. You can see right behind me that if you do recycle and you have different bins for that, they have that. They have a cardboard bin on the other side of the dump. If you have metal, they have a place for all that. Construction material right over here. So that bin right there, if you have construction material, it all goes in there. So as you can see, they're pretty organized as what type of trash you have and what pile it goes into. And it's not all dumping. You see that little shack right there? If you have stuff you want to give away for free, you can put it there. This is what we consider our rural malls, and you can find some hidden treasures in there, I'm told. So if you are going to be in an area where you have to take your own trash to the dump, definitely get some Brute trash cans or something similar. That way you can store it on the property. You can go once a week, twice a week. Make sure it has a lid, because there are animals, maybe your own, like I have cats, they will get into the trash, and it's super annoying to find your trash all around your property. So get something with a lid. It's probably worth it to get a small trailer like this, or maybe they do make them a little bit smaller. I think having a trailer is really beneficial, because if you do get that bigger piece of item, you can take it down to the dump. If you have a truck, obviously you can use your truck bed to haul it off. I have the camper shell, so it's a little bit more difficult. I like my camper shell too much and I'm not going to get rid of it. So anyways, just consider that when you go to buy property. Do you have to take your trash to the dump? Are you willing to haul it yourself? I mean, maybe that's why you have a husband, so he can do that, right? Anyways, thank you for watching, and if you like to see more of these tips about North Idaho, make sure that you subscribe, you hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time we get a new video out to you. Take care.